Come, Proxy. Fate dictates that I join you at this location.
What is this location, Lamrel?
The threads of fate draw both of us to this place, Proxy.
Mm-hmm.
Telrendis, once the home of a powerful Telvanni magister named Meln the Mouthless, but now abandoned. From what I could ascertain, no one knows what happened to the wizard of this tower.
Is that why we're here? To find out what happened?
That has yet to be determined. One of the strands of fate revealed to me converges at this location. More than that, Hermaeus Mora expects us to learn for ourselves. Of the 3 sites, this one requires that I be on hand to assist you.
Why is this place more important than the other 2 sites?
I never said it was more important. Just that fate requires both of us here. More than that, we shall need to determine. I do sense a lingering presence, a connection to Apocrypha. Help me investigate this place, and Hermaeus Mora will reward you.
All right, I'll help you investigate Telrendis. Where to start?
I wish to survey the tower and its grounds. The threads
It's a tower.
of fate
It's
hang
grounds.
over this place like cobwebs of possibility and consequence. Let us explore the center of the compound and see where those threads take us.
Very poetic way to put it. What can you tell me about the Telvanni?
The Telvanni are one of the great Dunmer houses. They focus on magic and the arcane arts, and they consider power, ruthlessness, and ambition to be paramount. We must be careful in our dealings with them, for they are nothing if not dangerous.
You mentioned a name, Meln the Mouthless.
Yes, but I could not learn much. Just that he owns this tower, but has not been seen in some time. The place is considered abandoned. He was a Telvanni magister, the highest rank in the house, second only to the Archmagister.
What does that mean? That he was mouthless?
Telvanni masters and magisters avoid undue socializing, fearing threats from all directions. So they appoint agents to represent them. Mouths. Meln eschewed the practice, hence they called him Mouthless. I expect his tower to be a fortress.
Mm-hmm.
You know how I get when it's too bumpy.
Let us go and see what's here.
Dusk-sabers here. Careful, Proxy. I have faced these vampire mercenaries before.
Chest.
I wish to survey the tower and its grounds.
Mm-hmm.
The vampire mercenaries. The tower's defenses have them well occupied.
Hello.
Master Shelready, the tower's defenses continue to oppose us.
Meln was thorough, I'll give him that. Any word from the tower?
No progress yet. I'll keep you informed.
See that you do, Captain. You there, come forward. You aren't with the Dusk-sabers.
A Telvanni master. Speak with her, Proxy.
I'm gonna talk to the captain first.
Talk to my employer, stranger. Master Shelreni is not known for her patience.
Alright then.
I expected to have Telrendis all to myself today, and you're certainly not one of Captain Xenthus' vampire mercenaries. So, who are you, and why have you come to this tower?
How you doing? I'm Herfy, and we heard this place is abandoned. It was on the market, so we're doing a brief look around to see if it's a good realty, if it has good schools, you know.
Abandoned, yes, but not without its defenses. Telrendis is a dangerous place, Fla. I advise you not to interfere with the Dusk-sabers, and it seems Meln the Mouthless left Telrendis well protected, as my mercenaries can testify.
Meln the Mouthless?
Oh, the Telvanni Magister who owned this place. He's been missing for decades. The old fool possessed a book that I very much want to add to my library. Scavenge if you will, as long as you understand the book is mine. Now, why are you really here?
Mm-hmm. As you surmise, we're just here to scavenge whatever we can from the abandoned tower.
A capable adventurer might be just what I need. The wards of Telrendis are intended to keep out other Telvanni wizards, myself included. And since my Dusksabers are stymied, I have a proposition for you.
What's that proposition?
Find a way into the tower and breach Meln's defenses so I can recover the book I seek. You can then attend to your business with the gratitude of a Telvanni master. So what do you say? Do we have an agreement?
Well, we'll help you find a way in the tower.
I suggest you begin with the old Telrendis Hall, to the southwest of this camp. Captain Zenfis reports that his Dusksabers are having a difficult time there. If you can succeed where they have so far failed, I will make it worth your while.
The Dusksabers, did you hire them to seize Hemaris Mora's Emerald Glyphic? Would I ask that? That's kind of weird, but we're going to ask it.
I collect arcane relics, Fla. It's something of an obsession of mine. I send the Dusksabers to recover a great many things. A glyphic, you say? I'd have to check my ledger. There are so many items on my list.
She did. She absolutely did. We fought these vampires before. Yeah, the Dusksabers killed many Hemaris Mora's followers trying to obtain that Glyphic.
Are you sure it was the Dusksabers?
Yep.
In my experience, it's hard to tell one vampire from another. It's why I insist that Captain Zenfis wear a name tag. I never tell the Dusksabers how to do a job I hire them for. Mercenaries, what can you do?
Tell me a little bit more about yourself, then.
An appeal to my vanity. How charming and clever. We Telvanni think highly of ourselves and enjoy sharing. I'm an accomplished mage, as you might guess, and I have more than earned the right to wear a master's hood. In fact, I should be a magister.
Magister?
The next rank up in the house, which will allow me to challenge the Archmagister. I expect to be awarded the rank soon enough. Now, don't you have a tower to break into?
Have you seen the hidden Kindred cultist here? Or a Dremor named Telvased?
I collect arcane relics, Fla. It's something of an obsession of mine. I send the Dusksabers to recover a great many things.
What?
That
I
is
suggest
all
you
it
begin.
has.
There are
No.
no cultists here.
There you go.
Only my Dusksabers and the defenders Meln the Mouthless left behind. But I am curious about how you are acquainted with Torvasad. Where did you encounter him?
Well, we worked with the hidden Kindred to steal relic from Necrom Necropolis. You know?
In some quarters, it's impolite to ask about such things. I'm a Telvanni master. I know many Dremora. My dealings with them are not your concern. But if you must know, I had no part in whatever happened in Necrom.
Yep, you totally did. Enter Sharon's orders. Captain Zervis? My business with Telrendis is not quite done. Detach a strong company of Dusksabers to establish a camp at the tower. I'll join you there. Do not attempt to enter Telrendis until I arrive. Meln the Mouthless' powerful defenses are in place and will take time to circumvent. Curse that old fool. Master Sharon Barrow. Yeah, so we just tipped our entire hand here.
If you see any Dusksabers in the old hall, tell them Master Shelrini grows impatient. Whatever delays their progress, they need to deal with it quickly.
It's a vampire. His heart isn't supposed to be beating. Like, again, vampire. CPR doesn't work. And secondly, can you even do CPR through that armor? I mean, it looks like hard. Like, and what are you even doing with a soul gem here? I'm just gonna take that. Bye. Maybe she was trying to kill him. trying to pound that stake into the heart a little faster. Alright, Tel'Rondis Hall. Let's go. Hi. How you doing?
A magical ward seals that door. What happened here, mercenary?
What happened here? The ward killed my comrade. Not easy to do to a Dusksaber. Care for their stranger. Whatever three cursed spell trap the old Magister placed on that door kills vampires like us rather efficiently. But I don't recognize you. You're not a Dusksaber. Did Master Shelreni send you to help us?
Master Sharendi sent us to help you open a path to the tower. Tell me what's happened to you.
Nalia tried to push through the ward on that door. The note over there suggests that something in this room disarms the trap. Clearly, she guessed wrong. I think this strange lens is part of the puzzle. We found it by the note.
Strange lens? What does it do?
Here, you take it. We obviously weren't able to figure it out. I'll be damned if I try to use it again. If Shelreni sent you, by all means, be my guest. I'm just going to stand back here.
I'll see what I can do to figure out how to dispel the ward.
Lenses such as that can reveal hidden things. Look through it, Proxy. Look for anything glowing. That should be the switch to dispel the ward.
Balance to-do list. Add more summoning circles to the courtyard. Servants could be spies. Dismiss them. The door that leads to the portal of Tel'Rondis Hall is Seal of the Ward, my own creation. A destructive resonance. Dispel switch deactivates the ward. Remember, it's disguised. Use the ghost sight lens before touching anything. Banish the cook. I know she plans to poison me. Encrypt the book. Hide it. Encrypt and hide it. I can't trust anyone. Ancient sword.
The ward is gone. Master Shelreni must be informed at once.
This is our opportunity. Lead the way, Proxy.
Let us go.
This
Portal on
portal
up.
should take us to the tower.
Uh-oh.
We
Ice.
have reached the lower level of the tower. There should be more portals to take us higher, Proxy.
You have no concern about what you're seeing here, huh?
You dare enter the Tower of Meln, Magister of the Telvanni? Turn back or be destroyed!
Sounds cranky.
A spirit. Ignore it and keep going, Proxy.
Let us go.
You aid that thief and liar, Shelreni Barrow! Provoke me at your own risk, intruder!
Interesting. The spirit seems aware of Master Shelreni's attempt to access the tower.
You probably killed him.
As if murdering me wasn't insult
Yep.
enough! Now she sends you to steal my book!
Is this spirit actually Meln the Mouthless? Perhaps he is the thread that led us here.
Maybe. Let's talk for a minute here.
I suggest we reach the topmost level of the tower. That is where the sanctum is usually situated. I suspect that we will find what we seek there. Let us find a way to ascend, Proxy.
Spaghetti for hair or sweat mayonnaise? Probably mayonnaise.
Face the fury of Moon the Mouthless, Magister of the Telvanni! Or we could have a nice chat and discuss this like civilized people.
A reasonable request. Speak to the spirit, Proxy.
I like him already.
If there's one thing I learned in death, it's how foolish the living can be. I know all that passes in my home, intruder. I heard your bargain with that so-called Master Shareni Barreau. You have given my murderer access to my tower.
Master Shareni was your murderer? Why?
Why does a Telvanni do anything? Ambition, power, greed. 20 years ago, I stood in Shareni's path. An obstacle to the higher rank she craved. She requested a meeting. Instead of negotiating, she killed me and tried to steal my prized possession.
If you're dead, well, what stopped her from stealing possessions of yours?
Oh, just all the contingencies I had in place. With my last breath, I banished her from the tower and set all the wards and defenses. They held perfectly well, until you mucked everything up. She'll have no trouble stealing my black book now.
Black book?
The Tormenting Eye, a tome of forbidden secrets. I see Hermaeus Mora's mark on you and your companion. If you don't know about the black books, she can tell you more. Shareni Barreau is careless in her pursuit of power. She must not possess my book.
What are you asking, Mel?
Two things protect my book. The spell of illegibility I cast upon it, and the fact that without my aid, it will take her time to break the spell on her own. Still, I'd rather she never get her hands on it. Stop her, and I'll find a way to reward you.
I gotta discuss this with Lermo.
The thread becomes clear. Hermaeus Mora sent us to recover the Black Book.
The Black Book is mine. And with this soul gem, I also have this miserable spirit. Meln comes with me.
And I thought this day couldn't get any worse.
Oh. Well,
I knew a Telvanni
that wasn't
monster would be
promising.
formidable. Come, Proxy. We have plans to make.
What's up?
The threads of fate here are tied to three things. Master Shareni, Meln the Mouthless, and the Black Book. That was the connection to Apocrypha I sensed here. Black Books are creations of Hermaeus Mora and his realm.
Tell me more about black books.
Black Books are relics of Apocrypha. Each holds a different secret. Most are kept in the vast libraries of Hermaeus Mora's realm, but he sometimes gifts one to a mortal. In addition to forbidden knowledge, each serves as a portal to Apocrypha.
So, how many black books are there?
That is a secret the one who knows has not yet shared with me. I can count the number of black books I know about on one hand, and each is unique. Only one copy of each book exists. This is the first I have heard of one titled The Tormenting Eye.
So what now?
We must free Meln the Mouthless from Master Shareni's grasp and retrieve the Black Book. But to do that, we need more information. Look around, Proxy. If Meln was indeed murdered here, there might be proof of Shareni's villainy.
All right, let's see if we can find it. Letter to Magister Meln. At the instruction of Shareni Barreau, Master of Talbaro, I send this letter to you directly, as I still have not appointed to the mouth to handle your day-to-day affairs. Master Shareni requested audience with you at your tower, Telrundus, to take place tomorrow at the first light. At this time, she shall present a proposal of final putting the end to your animosity and the clouded your interactions the past few years. She wishes to prove to you that her intentions are well in keeping with the long-standing traditions of House Telvanni. That she deserves to be awarded the rank of Magister and would seek your support in the matter. Finally, she would like the opportunity to negotiate a trade or purchase of an item of your possession, an ancient tome entitled The Tormenting Eye. It is of no use to you, but of great importance to Master Shrani. She'll arrive in your tower tomorrow morning to conclude this business. Vibro, mouth of Master Sharani Barrow, the Assembly of Magisters Adosera.
That letter from Master Shelreni's mouth. That meeting must have been when Meln was murdered.
20 years ago. Ooh, soul gem. Ooh, heart. There's a Book of Oblivion right there. On the Mouthless. Ooh, yeah, 20 years. House Rendis' signet. A ring that bears the mark of Rendis. It was enchanted to activate the tower's defenses when Meln spoke a command word. Meln's remains. The moral remains of Meln the Mouthless, preserved by magic of this tower. There's clear evidence that he was murdered.
A letter and a murdered Magister. I know what we must do, Proxy.
What do we have to do? Necromancy? Please say necromancy.
Meln the Mouthless let down his guard and paid the ultimate price. His body has remained here forgotten and undisturbed for decades because he preferred solitude above all else. Now Master Shelreni has both Meln's spirit and his black book.
Well, you say you know you say you know what we need.
To recover Meln and his black book, you must find Master Shelreni, and the letter you discovered explains how to do that. Go to the Assembly of Masters at Old Isra and question Shelreni's mouth, Vabdru. He shall know how to reach her.
You aren't coming?
No. Here our paths diverge. I leave Mouth Vabdru and Meln in your hands. While you pursue the spirit, I shall research the Black Book and contemplate the other threads of fate. I must determine how this factors into the threat against Apocrypha.
What do we do after I locate Master Shareni?
Master Shelreni has trapped Meln's spirit in a soul gem. You must retrieve that gem or destroy it. Go to Old Isra and find Shelreni's aide, Mouth Vabdru. He must have an office in the tower called Telvara.
What can you tell me about Alt Istra?
The Telvanni Assembly of Masters meets there. Well, their representatives do. The Masters themselves rarely bother to make an appearance. That is what they have mouths for. You want to go to Telvara. The mouths work out of that tower in Old Isra.
Why do the Ravani Masters attend their own assembly?
The Masters leave day-to-day concerns to their mouths. Their own arcane studies are far more important to them, and they try to avoid direct interaction with their rivals whenever possible. The fate that befell Meln is not an uncommon one. This portal leads outside. You must travel to Old Isra from there. Defenses around Tel Hulin play havoc with portal magic.
Right. Kind of cool that her portals are all green. Like, she is definitely, like, involved with Apocrypha and Hammer's Mora. Oh no, we're still on this one here. Ah, over there, okay. Telvara.
My master wants you to convey this message to Master Shelrene. The Assembly will not tolerate threats or coercion.
These rumors disturb the other masters. Shelrene must moderate her ambition before the Assembly takes action.
I will relay your concerns to Master Shelrene.
Oh, what happened? Hey, talk to me. You're both of you going? Oh. Yep, they're both going.
Forget what you heard, stranger. Master Shelrene cares not what the other masters think of her, or how difficult she makes things for me. So, what brings you to Telvara, the tower of the Telvanni Mouths?
This one needs to talk to Master Shelrene. Where can I find her?
Master Shelrene never comes to Aldisra. Telvanni masters rarely do. I expect she is at her tower Telbaro, but I would be a poor mouth indeed if I let you pester her at home without asking what business you have with her.
Master Shelrene took a gem from Telrandis and he back? No. You don't recognize me. I assisted Master Shelrene in Telrandis. She's waiting for my report.
Ah. Master Shelrene doesn't discuss her work with me. Very well. Take the Telbaro insignia from my office. You'll need it to unlock the wards. Otherwise, you'll never get through the cavern to reach the tower. She takes security quite seriously.
Well, I'll go get the insignia now.
My office is through the north door and the insignia is behind my desk. Use it to unlock the wards in the cavern, or you'll never reach the tower. Telbaro is hard to find. Look for the cavern of the tower east of Old Isra. The tower is inside.
What exactly does the mouth do?
We tend to the affairs of the Assembly on behalf of the masters we represent. Master Shelrene is far too important to waste her time in matters of house business. All the masters are. So we mouths make sure routine matters never trouble them.
Do you let everyone who asks to see Master Shelrene? That's a kind of
The
loaded
better
question.
question is, do I think you are an assassin? Or do I even care? If you aren't, there's no danger. If you are, well, Master Shelrene can protect herself. Beyond that, I'm not sure my master and I are still on the same path.
Let's go in and get this. We're on... Well, you have optionals, but yeah, we're on like the second quest in the main story. Let's see this correspondence here, shall we? Also, journal. New session, first entry. An unpleasant conversation with the Mouth Saurus today. She informed me that a master requires Master Shelrene to stop directing spies and scrying devices against the other house masters. I deny such intrusions, but Mouth Saurus brushed aside my protests. Second entry. More trouble. The Assembly of Masters is now considering a new bylaw requiring members to disclose all bargains, compacts, and alliances with any persons or entities outside the House Telvanni. I don't know how I will tell Master Shelrene the news. Third entry. As I've heard, the new rule is designed to expose Master Shelrene's private dealings. I relayed the denials of my colleagues. Mouth Telvanni then called for a vote of censure, which I could not deflect. Master Shelrene will not be pleased. Fourth entry. I received more bills from Alvarez, the Dust Sabers, and a strange request for someone to refer himself only as Bright Crown. I'll pay them, of course. Master Shelrene has granted me access to enough funds for covering these expenses, but what is she up to with these different endeavors? And why is she increasing the security around Telbaro? The new wards that require special insignias to unlock, it seems like it's overkill to me. Fifth entry. I still have no response from Master Shelrene. I must give the Assembly my reply on her behalf, but what? Will they accept that no more denials or delays? She really is making my job more difficult than it with every passing day. Latest entry. At last, a reply from Master Shelrene, of course. It's utterly impractical. She demands a formal hearing with all the peers of Al-Nistre. I fear that she plans to do something terrible, but what am I to do? As a mouth, I must continue to do as she instructs and work toward her best interests. Oh, how I wish I was in the league with any other master at this point. Poor Varibu. Letter. Varibu, I must say I disappointed in your last letter. A mouth must keep politics from Alzir straight from interfering with the master's most important work. If I must address the frivolous concerns of my rivals, what purpose do you serve? If you continue to insist that I am in fact doing something wrong, that it's impossible under the Telvanni customs and traditions, then I have to call for them to a conclave. Once that occurs, I will deal with my rivals once for all. In the meantime, do better. If you disappoint me again, I'll skin you alive and turn you into a fur-lined cloak. Master Shirane Barrow. Damn, what a bitch. Just taking your money, it's fine. And reading your books. And steal the chill gems too, why not? Faberdoo? Faberdoo? Look at him dance. Alright. You did all. Yep, we just finished up all the side quests. This is gonna lead us. Oh boy. All the way over there, huh? I'm just gonna go ahead and teleport. Took a bit, but we finished everything, including the various books that were laying around Apocrypha. Store home with the Bauer family at Telvanni. Albaro's sheltered generation. We'll go in. Kind of bad they could potentially feed on vampires, but okay. And it's warded. Captain Zustam's orders. Oh, I missed that. You saw that? Master Shirani has erected a new arcane barrier to ward the entrance of the Tower of Barrow. Remain vigilant, and as the wards are temporary until she has time to conjure something more permanent and durable. Note: only those of you authorized to enter the tower, of which are precious few, will need an Talbaro insignia, which has temporarily unlocked the wards long enough to gain entry. Without the insignia, approach the tower entrance at your own risk. The 4 locks are situated throughout the tower cavern. That's Captain Zevis. Great job guarding us, Archonok. Great job. Okay. Don't turn around. Don't turn around. Don't turn around. Damn it.
Break free!
This one's being guarded by a bunch of boxes. Only had to fight one guardian. Killed the guards here. Just move on through. Hi. Oh. Try that again.
Meln is in my power, Torvasad. He'll unlock the Black Book soon enough.
He better, Shelreni. We need the right hidden within the tormenting eye, or else all is for naught.
Yeah. Correspondence from Tarsid. Master Shareni, your efforts with Alvarez has been noticed and appreciated. Soon we'll have the door into Apocrypha, and even the Great Eye will not see. Red Crown and the Hidden Kindred are personally handling the situation in Necrom. I can safely say that we will soon have a relic and the door to the realm of knowledge and its secrets. Notify me as soon as you acquire the Black Book and attain the right. Remember, everything must be ready for the proper time. The princes stand ready to assist you with the dealings with your rivals as soon as the last arrangements are completed, Torva said.
Tell the princes, I'll uphold my end of the bargain. I expect them to uphold theirs.
Ordering around to Daedra is probably not a good idea.
I have no time for obstinate ghosts. You will give me access to the Black Book when I return, or else.
Over here! Quickly, before Shelreni comes back!
Hello. You're still alive? Undead, I guess.
You were able to follow the clues I left in my tower. But you took your sweet time. I can't defy Shelreni much longer. If we're going to get out of here and keep me from complying with that lying murderer, you must do exactly as I say.
What do I need to do?
My spirit is bound to the soul gem Shelreni used to capture me. Disentangling the connection will require more time and expertise than you have. So simply take the gem and leave. Without me, she may never be able to unlock my Black Book.
Where is the Black Book?
Shelreni took the Black Book with her, but without my help, she'll have to unriddle it page by page. The labor of days or weeks, not hours. If she can even accomplish it, she's too fond of the easy path to power. It will be her undoing someday.
What does Master Shanderi need the book for?
She doesn't need it at all. She's in league with a Dremora, Torvasad. and a pair of Daedric princes. There's apparently a rite contained within the book they want her to cast. In return, they'll give her what she wants. Control of House Telvanni.
Well, I'll get your soul gem. So Mephala and Perrier together, huh? Jewel containing the spirit of Melon the Mouthless. For a miniature, the Telrundus.
Can you hear me? With the gem in your possession, I can come and go as I please. Now use that portal and let's go.
Well, why do we have to go so soon, huh? Look at this nice house. Okay, we go.
Yes, this will do nicely. Let's discuss our arrangement, my chariot of flesh and bone.
Chariot? Oh boy.
Being dead and incorporeal isn't how I plan to spend eternity. But being with you is 1,000 times better than remaining in Shalreni's clutches. And we delayed her plans for my black book. Now, tell me about your dealings with Hermaeus Mora.
Hermaeus Mora chose me to save Apocrypha and Nern from opposing Daedric Princess, I guess.
So, end of the world stuff. Well, that's something interesting at least. Obviously, you're going to need the help of a Telvanni Magister. Luckily, you have me. Let me conjure up a small reward for my old vault. A stipend for services rendered.
The soul Mel the Mouthless tucked away in a rucksack? You'll never be at a loss for advice, commentary of the world, and other tidbits he decides to overshare with you. Great.
Now, mind you keep my gem on you at all times. I can't help you save the world or advise you on matters of import if I'm not on your person. Unless I manifest, only you can hear me. Oh, and I can lend you certain abilities, such as my ghost sight.
Advise me? About what?
Remember, I was a Telvanni Magister. Still am, as a matter of fact. One of the most powerful mages in the peninsula. And I've dealt with Hermaeus Mora before. And Shalreni. Don't you think my counsel will be worth listening to? Well, it is.
Why does Mr. Shalreni murder you again?
Once, long ago, I was her mentor. But I recognized a darkness in her. And not the usual Telvanni traits. She was reckless, dangerous. I refused to sponsor her advancement beyond the rank of master. And she coveted my black book. So, she killed me.
Tell me about Ghost Sight.
It's an improvement on the ocular lens you used in my tower. I created a spell to produce the same effect without any need of a crude focus. Turns out, it works even better now that I'm dead.
Better? What do you mean?
My black book, The Tormenting Eye, contains many secrets. Ghost Sight was one of them. With it, I can expand your senses, allow you to see the hidden, the imperceivable, the unseen. I have no doubt it will prove important in the tasks ahead of us. Tossed in your pack?
Yep.
I expect you to find a nice silk pouch for my gem at the first opportunity.
Only
Now,
for nice.
Let's be off.